Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. So in the last episode, we were trying to get our flights a little bit better. And that was a bit of a thing. And so we converted stands B1 and B2 to be domestic. And that is kind of working. If you have a look at that, that's pretty full. Well, the rest is still struggling a little bit. We still have it on auto planner. There's been some comments about removing this 30-minute buffer and things like that. But I think it works fairly well for the time being. What we did, however, do is cut off all of these facilities from our international zone. So what I've started doing in between is just kind of setting up a little bit of a little food zone over here. Now, it is overlapping with that seating. I'm not too fussed by it. I might close this bathroom door over here, but it's all in all not too bad. I think this is pretty good. We'll do, let's just add some, and then the reason I'm doing that is because there aren't anything. I mean, there are lounges down here, but there aren't any facilities. The only kind of shops and food facilities is now this side of the international zone. It's not in the international zone. So let's quickly finish this off, and then we'll keep focusing on getting this this build done. So I'll go with a couple of round tables, really. So try and move them a little bit apart. Shall we do something like that? Should really be able to facilitate. Let's leave it as that and see if that works. We'll just do some standard chairs, I think. Or shall we do the fancier stuff? Yeah, maybe the fancier stuff is what we'll do. Yeah, let's do this stuff. Yeah, that'll be okay. This isn't too busy. Come on. In terms of rotations, I'm really. There we go. So there is a little bit of an area there. What we certainly can do is add a bit of a bin at the end here. I don't think there's any room for plants and the like. So what we will also do is add a little bit of slightly different flooring in here. We won't do the same as the bathroom, for instance. But what we'll do is we'll just do slightly different flooring right here, just so that the kitchen is kind of different to the rest of the airport. If we open that up for business, that would look pretty good. So what we need to do is something that, what are we missing? This guy needs to be 4 chairs. So it's not actually indicating that it's having any chairs. Okay, that is really quite interesting, actually. So what we'll do is, I think we'll, you know what would be interesting? If we do different types of chairs, which you get that a fair bit. So we'll do that, and then we'll just do kind of normal chairs like this. It's interesting how they just slightly change the angle, I think. So not exactly the same. So now we should be able to get Crane's Burgers. Now, Crane's Burgers is a very low requirement. So hopefully Crane's Burgers over here will survive. What we, I paused it. What I also thought about is actually just putting a little shop area in here. So let's do that. Let's try and get ourselves a little bit of a shop right here. And that's okay. That gives us a little bit more area to work with. In terms of a sales point, where would we like to have people queuing at the sales point? Probably not over here, right? Maybe on this side, maybe right in the middle on that side over there, or on the edge on this side. Yeah, maybe this is okay, because if they're going to do a bit of queuing, they can do that over here. No problem whatsoever. And then let's just get ourselves some of the smaller, the nicer, smaller stuff over here. Something like that should be pretty useful. So we'll similarly do something like this over here, so they can still kind of walk through there and get to the bathroom and all these kind of things. And then we'll do a little bit of this and maybe a little bit of that. So we kind of channelize people through this store area here. Will we provide a different type of flooring? Yeah, I think so. To demarcate this area, it's probably good for us to provide a slightly different type of flooring. I might go with a more marble-ish kind of color. So if we do potentially something like this, just looks a little bit different as you go through that specific area. Let's do that. Let's again, I'm not looking for something with a too many star rating because we can't actually meet the requirements. So Traveler Shop is going to be the only one. I'm not sure it's gonna actually happen there, but we'll have to keep an eye. I'm hoping these guys can actually make their way over here. Staff are en route. Similar over here, staff are en route. So hopefully that means people now actually have some facilities. Now, moving on over to our new terminal, what have we done here? I've got the shops and stuff that we can open up once we get some people in here. But what I've done is I've just streamlined these a little bit, so it's not that big square. And I've put some bathrooms in here because I did note that when people disembark from the plane, they may want to go straight to the restroom. And so I'm wondering that I just don't want them to go here and then there, but that might happen anyway. I'd rather try and get them to go straight down there to go to the bathroom, stuff like that. Okay. I would also like to close this area off a little bit, give ourselves a bit of a staff zone in between. That would be good if we can kind of make that happen. So let's so our money is much better. So let's do. Shall we do? We do something like this. This should be a large enough staff zone, I would imagine. And actually, you know what? What I'll do is I'll do this. And then we'll open up that part of the facility. Okay, I'll need to redo this and that. And now the rest of this is going to be kind of staff zone, right? So I'm going to staff zone through here. Oh, it doesn't actually class as international when it is staff zone. Interesting. So what I'll do is I'll put a doorway right there so staff can actually get there. So what kind of door shall we do? So this door? I actually like that. So that's a staff access to this area. I like that a lot. That would be quite useful. We probably need staff access to the rest of this as well. So let's provide ourselves with a little bit of a door. On this side, what I can also do is add a staff room. Staff room. Where's my staff room? Right over here. We'll staff room it all up. Yeah, all the way from there to there. All good. And I can do a little bit of a bathroom over here. I think that would be... Oh, auto-saving. I was just thinking, what's happening? Yeah, where's my... Come on. So, in line with that one, of course. Excellent. So, in line with this one, I will do a little bit of a bathroom component over here. That's going to be all good. We'll give ourselves a bathroom. So there's a bit of a staff bathroom action going on over here. This will be a unisex bathroom. So if we do that, right, should be able to accommodate everything we need. This will be multiple gender. And it'll be staff only. Here we go. We're still missing a few things here, so let's get this going. 1, 2, 3, and the hand dryers over there. There we go. So that should work. We can open that one up for business as well. Get ourselves slightly different flooring going on over here. Something like that. Nothing too fancy. And then this is access to our staff area with a bit of a staff room over here. What I wanted to do is maybe just add some very kind of large scale seating arrangements. So if we do a couple of things like that, so there's some seating over there. I don't mind that it's all open here. we could actually close off a section. Yeah, we could do that. We could close off a section and put some staff. No, not that. I'd rather want the staff facility. So if we do this kind of thing. There we go. That's not bad. We can put a couple of plants in there, make it look quite nice. Okay, so we'll just do this. A couple of bins. There and there. And I thought I might... Well, actually, I might do a little bit of a walled off section like so. So it kind of cleans it out to this way. Potentially a bit of a sofa in there. What I will do is I'll move that one to the other side instead. So there's a clear and easy walkway through here, but there we've got a sofa going on. All good. Yeah, I kind of like that. So that just kind of covers things off a little bit. So this is now our staff zone over here. I can also obviously floor this slightly differently. So let's get a bit of a carpet going on over here. I don't mind us doing that. Probably something like this as a carpeted zone for our office, and then the rest is over there. We can, of course, do some fancy vending machines for our team. There we go. And what else do we need here? Let's just do a couple of tables and chairs. I think that's probably a good idea. A couple of tables and chairs. So something like this. Like that. That's going to be all good. And we'll just do some very basic chairs in here. And we may also do something like a bit of a... Yeah, maybe that's all good. That's going to be all good just like that. So there's at least something for them as a bit of a staff zone area there. Okay, that's all good. Now, we can actually start looking at maybe throwing this open. This is all international. Let's have a bit of a look what's going on. I can speed things up a little bit now. Let's have a look at what's going on over here. Ooh, they're actually picking up a little bit. So are we moving more people through? That is the ultimate question. This guy seems to be making its sales. This one's... Oh, absolutely. Look at that. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all, even though there's very few planes in there. Now, opening up this operation, we can certainly do that. I think we're ready to go. Ooh, what we will however need... Oh, there is access to the other side also. So I may want to let's quickly sort out what that looks like on the other side as well. If we do kind of something like this, and we provide ourselves with a bit of a door somewhere over here, we would definitely want to like to make this a bit of a staff zone. Well, the entire thing needs to be a staff zone. Okay, so that's a staff zone over there. I would like a staff room. What we'll do is we'll put a bathroom in that corner there, and we'll put the staff room on this side. If we do something like this. Okay, and then we'll do a bathroom right at the end there. Actually, I need something like that for a bathroom. Okay, that's okay. That is by no means a problem. We'll close that one off a little bit over there, and we'll actually put the door on this side. And from a bathroom perspective, again, it's going to be a unisex bathroom. Okay, let's get everything in there. I can probably just copy it, to be honest. There we go. This is a multi-gender facility and it is staff only. So we'll open that up for business. I thought we could actually do a very similar thing over here if we provide ourselves with a bit of an access area. Like that. So I wanted to do a little something like this and see if we can't make a nice little office space here for people. Yeah, that's not too bad. I can do the other side also, right? We could do this kind of setup over there, and that should work quite nicely. Yeah, that's really cool actually. And what I'll do is I'll add some additional plants in the middle here, just something like this, and a basic fern over there. There we go. That's pretty good. And then we will have. Oh, we could actually just do. That might be a little extreme, actually. So if we do something like that as a bit of a seating area there. Okay, so there's some seating in that spot right there. And what we can also do is just a couple of tables and chairs, maybe. Something like this should work. Get a couple of chairs in there as well. So now at least we should be well covered with regards to staff facilities in all of these areas. What I will also do is add ourselves a couple of vending machines in locations where it makes sense. One there and maybe one on this side. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Ooh, did we not have a... That's okay. Well, let's just do that then. And we'll put a bin. We'll add a bin. Bin over here, bin over there. Yeah, all good. All good. So there we've got that going. I can also add a little bit of carpet right in here. And there we go. And we will also do kind of stock standard bathroom tiling right there. Excellent. So now we've got staff facilities in both of these areas. What I'll do is open up and open up. So that'll work. We probably need more staff at some point, but this should now all kind of work. What I would like to do, dangerous baggage was been suspected somewhere. I don't like the idea of that. Now we will ignore it for the time being. Here we go. We've got to get some staff arriving. So we'll definitely need to have a look at whether we are full complement at the moment or whether we need to make a little something happen here like that. And what we'll do is we'll fill out that there. And that's the end of that walkway kind of situation there. This one is going to be quite an interesting little look or feel. We'll do that and just do this one like so, and then we can edge it around like this, right? Is that appropriate? I can redo that white section through there, but I think that looks a little funny. I may instead do this like it will look like upstairs. All good. All good. So that will work. We'll come back and put some lounges in due course. Yeah, that's where our lounges are going to go. So I'll put some lounges in. Probably have to have some. Yeah, we'll have a look at how the rest of this is going to work. But for the time being, that's all good. Now we can open up these stands. So let's start off by opening up D1 and D4. So let's open up two of those stands. and see if that is doing anything for us. So if I pop into this flight planner, we should have D1 and D4 ready to go. Whether we're going to have large planes landing, I have no idea. Well, we should. Stands managed by auto planner. Oh, when it's managed by auto planner, it doesn't actually want to just assign it, does it? So the C's are pretty good. So maybe auto planner. We'll give auto planner a little bit of a go and see if they do it. What is this? I don't know if it had I wish it had a refresh button. I mean, some kind of indication of what we need to do to get this thing to refresh. So if I do that and I pop it back open, did it assign anything anywhere? It doesn't. So I have no idea when it actually does the whole auto plannery thing. And like the 30-minute thing is, I think, okay, if we switch that off and we switch that back on again, does that do anything? I've no idea when and how it actually decides to assign some things. But we'll keep an eye on that. Now, let's have a quick look at our staffing. We could do with another janitor, so we may as well add one. We may need to do some additional ramp agents also. So we would like to add 1 or 2 more janitors. So let's hire 1, 2, 3, 4 more janitors. We'll reject kind of the rest of them there. And then ramp agents, definitely more ramp agents. They're all pretty good, actually. So I'll just go and grab absolutely all of them and reject that one. We probably need some additional passenger service agents. 1, 2, not sure we need many of them. 3, like so. Let's get some security officers also. 1, 2, 3, 4 security officers. 5 security officers. Reject. Then if we go to our security officers, let's just get those that's not quite up to scratch, and we'll give them a bit of a train. Plenty of them that still needs a bit of training. We want to make sure our security is right up there. We do need to have a bit of a look at our at what's happening with our airport rating. I think it is pretty challenging to get the airport rating at a decent level. So what does that look like at the moment? 92% on average. I believe we need 95 in order to get it to work. So where are our problem areas? Let's have a quick look. This one here. Services available to passengers. Recent passenger opinion of available services and things to do around the airport. Improve by building bathrooms, seating, food and shop franchises, high quality, franchises of high quality. Well, I've done a fair bit of that, but I can certainly do more. Don't continue to rotate it like that. I can certainly do more if we needed to. We don't have any people really getting stuck. They don't seem to want to buy or sell anything over here. Let's add power in there again and see if that does anything for us. There's some facilities we can add on this side. These are fly and go, still works, no problem, making a ton of money. This one still works, no problems. These all keep going without real issues. So those are all fine. When we go down here, another dangerous bag suspected. I don't like it. Everything should be working fine. So this is working. This one is also working out. This one is also working out for the most part, I believe. On this side, what's happening over here? Yes, this one is working out quite nicely. This one may be in trouble. Seems like it. Seems like it may be in trouble. Now, if we move on to this side, I can't get these things. Why? I have no idea why I can't get these things to work. Let's get paper plane. Okay, paper plane, please go in there. And this one does seem to be working fairly well. Okay, all good. Now that needs to get out of there, and I'll get a paper plane decoration. Like so. So that should be easy. I hate this. I want to fix this. At some point, I want to fix that. But I'm not going to do that straight away. Have we seen any planes come in on this side? Have we seen anything being scheduled on our new stands? So there's definitely something funny going on. So in order for us to actually just get a big plane out there, because certainly, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the auto planner. So if I switch off the auto planner, I can easily add planes. Well, actually, that's a medium one. But there are big planes here. I can easily add a big plane to the mix. Right, there we go. So I have no idea why the auto planner is just not coming to the party. What are you saying? Can't allocate flight outside the panel. This flight is domestic. Oh, didn't even know we had large-scale domestic flights. Okay, well, that's okay. We don't need to allocate it. These are mediums. These are tiny. Any big ones over here? That's a big one and an international one. Okay, we'll get them to overlap there a little bit. That's all mediums. Atom Air, there's a big one and an international one right there. So certainly, I'm not seeing why Auto Planner isn't doing its job, and we might just have to make peace with the fact that it's not going to work. We're not going to get it. Okay, goose wings. Yeah, all pretty large stuff actually. Maple, we've got a big maple that wants to come in at some point. So there we go, scheduling a few flights to come on in. So here we go, is here, that is working. Oh, they want to go to the bathroom first, which of course is a bit of an issue. So there we go, I would definitely like to just make sure that this is in fact connected, so that when it gets to boarding time, that all works. So now, people are going down there. Are they then moving into the bathroom or not so much? Yeah, so if they pass through the bathroom first, they're never ever going to use this bathroom, I think. Never ever, because they'll path straight away. And there they go, channeling all the way through here. All good. Nice, this is nice and busy. I can certainly make this area much, much nicer at some point. Look at that. Look at that busy airport here. So yes, there they come, waiting for their baggage. A little bit too busy, some of these. Those queues are not too bad. I had a bit of a fly around this week, and airports in Australia are really busy. There's not a lot of staff available at the moment. And so queues like this is nothing compared to what you actually see at the airports at the moment. Or at least what I did. Now, where is this one going? To that side. Oh, I should probably go and open this up for business. Another dangerous suspected baggage piece, and I wouldn't actually tell you where, right? I just say dangerous bags. Open all of these things up so we don't have any problems with it. I always wonder whether we should be providing. You know what we'll do, right? Definitely provide some windows on this side. We'll do that, and we'll actually provide seating all the way around. Yeah, this will be actually, it'll look pretty cool to do that. So let's do that. You can actually, while waiting for your baggage, watch out the window at the planes taxiing. Not bad, not bad at all. So what I'll do is I'll add some additional seating in here. Now the question with additional seating is I can comfortably do a bit of that. Okay, so there's extra seating available like so. And then what we'll do is we will try and provide a reasonable kind of seating for the rest of this. we'll do something like that. That should work. Well, tons of people wanting a seat, I can tell you that much. So if we do a little bit of this, that should kind of clear things up. And what we can also do is provide some additional facilities, like so, and like so. You know what? Get rid of this. I'll provide new seating, don't worry. I want to continue this trend all the way around so it doesn't look too weird. Do that. Okay, so we'll do that. That's fine. And then how far away? 2, 2, 2, 2, like so. And I'd rather do that and move it a little closer to that side. There we go. I think that's okay. So that's a little further away from that. Now there's a fair bit of seating available for everybody. Didn't want to block some of these things, but we could certainly add a little bit more kind of in some of these areas. So something like that. Maybe a little bit more over there. Maybe a little bit more over there. So there's a bit more seating now available, not blocking the exits too much. Lots of people, lots and lots of people. We've got some big flights in through here. How are we doing with our vehicles? We'll have a quick look at the vehicles, and then we're probably going to call it a day. Large belt loader truck and catering trucks. So let's grab a few extras. We're back at the 2 million mark. Vehicles, and for us, the large belt loaders. I think a couple of them should probably be okay. And I think a round of catering and cleaning trucks. 2 catering, 2 cleaning, and probably 2 of these large refuelers. Actually, we don't actually have access over here. Now, how do we access this area? That is a challenge. Let's fix that. Absolutely, let's fix that. By running, I'm assuming by running through here. Alternatively, we run up that way. There are vehicles there. Okay, excellent. So let's run through this side instead. And one of the things is let's quickly fix this by doing that over there and taking that down here. All good. And what we'll do is we'll get that airport service road to just extend. Yeah, that's fine. All the way down here. And all the way across there. And now there should be access, and we can use this to fill in things a little bit more. We could definitely still provide some additional access between these 2 areas. Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Let's provide that access loop straight through there. I'm hoping that's not a big deal. Otherwise, we'll have to change our routing. But now at least vehicles can get back here, which was certainly a bit of an issue. Now, this thing is saying that there's planes that we can do. So let's switch on auto planner in the hope that auto planner now goes back and resolves some stuff. But yeah, definitely auto planner seems to be a bit of an issue. But a janitor shortage again. For some reason, I don't know why. Keep adding janitors. This keeps being a shortage. But that's all good. Wow, this shift change here, like all at the same time. I do have to have a look. No, it's not in here. But in operations, I'm pretty sure we can have a look at somewhere there must be shifts. Shifts, okay. But this doesn't actually tell you about overlapping and anything like that. White-collar working hours for executives and administrators that are working all the time. Operate baggage bay. Operate security checkpoints. Operate passport checkpoints. So shall we do that? Drop them down a little bit, make staff a little bit happier. Security round frequency, something like this. Operate information desk. Yeah, operate the baggage bay. Let's drop it all down to 4 hours. Probably means we need more people. But yeah, it doesn't actually give us the ability to say, yeah, you can work certain hours and not other hours. You can't set a shift or something like that, like you can in some airport. So anyway, that'll do. I think that'll do. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, all of a sudden everybody's leaving. As long as they don't all start and stop at the same time. So maybe it's a matter of closing them down for a bit and then opening them up for a bit and things like that. Look at how busy this airport is getting. I like it. Staff-wise, we are only running out of janitors. Everybody else seems to be pretty good. Missing one security officer that I'm assuming is en route. But anyway, all good. It's getting pretty busy. We may have to expand that a little bit more. This one is still actually doing its thing. So that's all good. Guys, that's what I'm going to end the episode. We're slowly building up to a pretty decent operation over here. Are we running late? Boarding is closed over here. Let's get rid of that guy. Get you out of the way. Anybody else having issues? A10R didn't for some reason didn't find its ooh. Now clear that out. I would like to do this. Okay, so where are you? Oh, actually, are you out of the way? A10R? No, A10R is still there. Let's just have a look. A10R. Oh, there they go. What were they missing? Interesting. So now they are getting out of the way. Anybody else for A10R en route? No one is actually saying there's a problem with A10R beyond this guy being super duper late. But yeah, everything else seems to be working pretty okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. As always, wow, we're getting really busy. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.